If you're a driver in the UK, you're probably very familiar with this sign. It's typically found at each end of a set of temporary two-way lights around roadworks and construction. Its intent is fairly straightforward. It instructs the driver to wait while the red light is showing. But what about this sign? Subtly different wording, instructing the driver to wait until the green light is showing. I showed these two signs to a few different people, and for the most part they just shrugged and said, it's the same thing, isn't it? Wait on red is the same as go on green, right? Well, here's the thing. These two signs aren't quite saying the same thing, and the difference is important. That is, understanding the difference can change the way you frame instructions, ask questions, and make safe decisions and designs. This might already be obvious to you, so I'll come straight to the point. The wait until green sign has fail-safety that the wait on red sign does not. The wait on red sign only works if the lights themselves are present and working. Consider these scenarios. What happens if the red lamp or the whole system has failed? What happens if the red lens has fallen off and the light is white? What happens if the light is missing or can't be seen? Or if the whole system is on fire? And so on. In all of these scenarios there's no red light showing. So really and truly the driver is not actually being instructed to wait at all. If we replay those same scenarios with the wait until green sign, they're all safe. The driver is instructed to wait because no green light is showing. Now of course, the system could still fail and show a green light when it should not. The wait until green system is not perfect, but it's way better than the wait on red system. What's most peculiar here is that the wait until green system hasn't just taken over. In fact, it's only used when the lights are controlling three or more than three-way traffic. And I think it's only used there to prevent people jumping the gun and assuming that their light is about to go green because they see a break in the opposing flow. But anyway, what can we learn and apply from this? It's pretty simple in theory. Just try to establish a mental habit when framing a question or a statement, when designing something that has to behave in a certain way in response to a certain input. Think about what should happen if that input is unreadable, corrupted, or missing altogether. Design your question, statement, or system so that it deals not only with the expected normal set of conditions, but also so that it still tries to make sense when the conditions fall outside of normal. So let's consider an example. Suppose I send you to the shops to buy strawberries and bananas. When you get to the shops, however, there are neither strawberries or bananas available. What are you supposed to do? Do you come home empty-handed? That may not be actually what I would prefer. So in this particular example, it would be better if I sent you to the shops and said, buy any two varieties of fresh fruit, preferably strawberries and bananas. That way, if one or both of those varieties is not available, you're free to choose something else, and at least we have something to eat when you come home. In practice, and especially in everyday life, it's maybe a little bit harder to establish this new habit and remember to do it every time. Habits are nearly as hard to establish as they are to break. So in a professional context, I recommend writing this into a methodology rather than just trying to remember it. But that's perhaps a different topic for another day. I hope you found this interesting. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.